Greetings and salutations. Thank you for lending an ear to The Voice of the Times this Saturday, February 13, 2021. For today's editorial, Congress should pass Department of Water bill. The creation of a single agency to oversee the management of water utilities in the country is an idea that at least one time was obviously quite popular in Congress. In 2019, representatives filed 35 separate bills that would create a Department of Water Resources or DWR, resulting in a consolidated bill, House Bill or HB 4944, authored by Albay Representative Jose Maria Clemente Joey Salceda, that was approved by the House Committees on Government Reorganization and Public Works and Highways on November 2019. One of the agencies that would be significantly affected by the creation of the DWR, the Local Water Utilities Administration or LWA, is evidently frustrated by the apparent lack of legislative progress since then, as LWA Acting Administrator Jesse Lapos shared during a discussion of his agency's recent accomplishments with a small group of media, including the Manila Times, last week. Although there are a few potential pitfalls in the creation of an umbrella agency such as a DWR, we agree that the potential benefits far outweigh the risks and that Congress should complete the work of passing the measure. According to the terms of HB 4944, the number of agencies dealing with water policy and management would be reduced to just two: the new DWR and the National Water Resources Board or NWRB, which is primarily responsible for the allocation of water resources and would continue in its current form. At least 10 other agencies will either be transferred to the new department or have their functions absorbed by it, including the River Basin Control Office, the Manila Bay Coordinating Office of the Department of Environment and Natural Resources or DENR, the Flood Management Planning and Sediment Functions of the Department of Public Works and Highways or DPWH, the Water Supply Sanitation Unit of the Department of Interior and Local Government or DILG, the Water Quality Management Section of the Environmental Management Bureau of the DENR, the Metro Manila Waterworks and Sewerage System or MWSS, LWUA, the Laguna Lake Development Authority, the National Irrigation Administration or NIA, and although it has already been abolished by order of President Duterte and therefore may be irrelevant in any new arrangement, the Pasig River Rehabilitation Commission. According to HB 4944, the proposed DWR will be the primary national agency responsible for the comprehensive and integrated planning, policy formulation, and management of water resources in the Philippines and will work with the NWRB to establish a national framework for water resource management. There are several things about the proposed DWR that are appealing. First and perhaps most practically, the new department would greatly streamline management of the critical water sector. Philippine governing style has always favored inefficiency, creating an endless number of discrete agencies to handle similar activities, multiplying budgets and creating unnecessary overlapping jobs. Cutting the excess, or at least gathering it all in one place, will help to cut down expenses and speed up the pace of government action. The proposed DWR can also help to improve regulation of privatized water infrastructure, since resources can be shared and indirect impacts can be quickly identified. Part of the reason water concessionaires such as Manila and Manila Water have been able to dictate terms to their captive markets for too long is the inherent weakness in the regulatory structure. They are answerable to one agency, the MWSS, which in turn has essentially one practical function: the supply of bulk water. With the formation of the DWR, some of the regulatory cracks water concessionaires have become adept at slipping through conceivably will be filled, which will benefit their long-suffering customers. Of course, much of this is speculative at this point. The measure creating the DWR still needs to pass muster in the full House and Senate, and what will follow will be a lengthy process of developing the actual details of the legislation through the implementing rules and regulations. So, some of exactly what the DWR will look like and how it will work is still unclear. Even so, the proposal to create the DWR is a promising development and could greatly improve the management and sustainability of this vital infrastructure. Congress should make its passage a priority. And that's the editorial for Saturday, February 13, 2021. For more news and information, get a copy of the Manila Times on print, subscribe to our digital edition, or log on to www.manilatimes.net. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. And listen to The Voice of the Times.